Take it up a notch.
Minis.
Okay,
Welcome to
Minisode 3,
Three.
getting you ready for the year ahead
Yes.
with tech tools for teaching. So for this Minisode, we're talking about using your smartwatch to help in the classroom as like a
Yeah.
little assistant, I suppose. So I first bought a smartwatch when I had my firstborn little person, knowing that they would be in daycare and I couldn't look at my phone during the day. So that's the first thing I think is really useful if you don't have a smartwatch, if you're curious about how one might be able to help you in the classroom, is purely just for the notifications. That
Yeah,
you can,
definitely.
so that you can get a little summary there. Even I've noticed now when people are sending me voice message, answering
Oh,
machine,
yeah.
it transcribes it for me.
Yes.
And so then I can just read what's going on there.
yeah.
So very helpful.
It's handy, because it's definitely a more discreet way if you do get a text while you're at work. You don't have to actually physically get out your phone and look at it, which doesn't look good in front of the students.
No.
You quickly look at it,
and
tap it.
decide if you need to action it
or if you
not.
get a phone call, you'll see it, you'll see who it's from, and you could just put your I love the old
Or
hand
even
over the top.
I know. Yes,
I do it all the time.
even if it is accidentally ringing, I just throw my hand over the
Yeah.
top and just,
Sure.
silence that real fast. So very good for discrete notifications. And because it's all well and good to say teachers shouldn't have their phones in the classroom,
No,
but
it's not reality.
no,
Yeah.
the expectation is that we will be taking photos of student work,
Yep.
that we will be contactable. Like not all schools even have phones in the classrooms anymore. You've got to be contactable via apps and things like that.
We've more moved over to Microsoft Teams, haven't
Yeah.
we? And then if you have the app on your phone, the office can
Yeah.
ring you directly rather than the classroom, because
Yes.
it is very annoying when you're in the middle of something. And
yeah.
where I am, I'm in a closed breakout room, so
Mhm.
you don't hear the phone ring, and
Yeah.
they ring you yourself. It's
Oh,
less
we
disruptive.
used to have we're on a tangent now, listeners, but we used to have a rule at a school I was at many years ago that during your literacy and numeracy time, there were to be no phone calls.
Oh,
So
yeah, when it
if-
was a sacred time.
Yeah, so if there was an urgent message, someone had to come to your classroom, then you knew it was really urgent, not just so-and-so's on the bus today. Or,
Yeah.
it was so good. So anyway,
Yeah.
school admin, if you're listening, make that a rule. All right, so talked about communication then with colleagues, discrete notifications from the world outside. The thing I use my watch often for when I am teaching is I've got an Apple Watch. So, hey Siri, remind me to. And I might think, right, I'm going to be in the office at recess. So at 11:15, remind me to pick that thing up from the
So
staff
good.
room or whatever it is. So then I get a reminder because I will forget.
Yep.
The mental load of teaching is insane, as we all know. And so if you can offload some of those tasks, and some beautiful little person will be like, oh, miss, can you do this for me? Or
Not the watch added it.
Claire's is listening. Mine knows not to.
How funny.
Yeah, and I can think, oh, yes, I'll help you with that, but I've got to do it this afternoon. I'm going to forget. So, yeah, I ask Siri all the time
Oh, it's so
to
handy.
make reminders for me.
Definitely. I need to use my watch more for that. I tend to just still type reminders in my phone,
Mm-hmm.
but I always forget to do it.
Oh, I do it a lot when I'm driving too.
Oh, great idea.
Yeah. So,
And
so it's all
alarms. Oh, my gosh.
Yes.
Very handy for
Yep.
different things, particularly if you have students in your class that have regular medication and they might forget. Always
Yep.
handy to have that set up for them
Yep.
on school days only. Another one is having quick timers.
Yep.
We're doing a sport lesson and we're doing a rotation for
Yep.
5 minutes at a different thing.
Mhm.
Just quickly use my watch and
Yep.
yeah.
Again, I never even touch it. I just say, hey, Siri, set a
Oh,
time
yeah,
for
see?
5 minutes.
Yeah, I should do that more.
So super useful for keeping on schedule. I've heard of teachers where they put alarms in for their whole schedule. Particularly
Yes.
helpful, I guess, if you're at a school without bells. Have you ever taught at a school without bells?
Well, because we're a K-12 school, often
different bells.
No, we do have different bells. K-4 have a bell system and 5-12 do. But whenever there's exams on,
Yep.
the bells are all turned off because they're noisy and
yes.
you don't want to hear them.
Yep.
And so often we just have to keep an eye on the time. So that would be handy for us to have a little
But we do
reminder
have,
of the bells.
30 to 60 inbuilt alarms going, miss, it's lunchtime.
Yes, that's right. And I've got it in my brain. I can literally see my clock in my classroom right now because I know the times.
Amazing. Good that you had that skill. Not me. I don't have that.
Oh,
So if your system, school, etc., uses multi-factor authentication,
I would say most do now.
I would assume that
for
most are.
security.
So I remember when multi-factor first
Yeah.
came into our world.
Only a couple of years ago.
And it was annoying because teachers, ladies' clothes don't have pockets. for
No,
both
now I
ladies.
must admit I tend to mainly wear pants or dresses
Dresses
with
with
pockets for this reason because you've got to have your phone on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the way it is. But chances are you'll be able to download an app onto your watch that will enable you to do your multi-factor authentication via your watch. So much faster.
So I know that I send a push notification and it comes to my watch. I could tap it. Yes, it's me. And I'm in. Like I know some people still do it the way they get a text, but it's so much quicker having the push notification. Tap your watch, you're in. So
Yeah.
The only thing is you do need to have your phone physically near you.
Yeah.
I know my old grade buddy, like around this was sort of a couple of years ago when it all first started. He'd left his phone in his car, and I've done it too. And then because we're a very big building, you walk all the way up to the classroom, and you're like the thought of having to go back, but you're literally stuck. It's like if you forget your key fob to get anywhere, you have to go back and get
Oh, it's annoying. It is annoying.
Well, this one we just discovered, so I'm very excited about this one, and I'm going to use it a lot more. But yeah, if you have an Apple Watch and an Apple device, which we do, and we've got iPads and MacBooks at school as well, you can actually have a remote for your camera. So I like to film us when we're doing our podcast. I can make little reels for our socials, and I'm always going up and turning it off if the videos are too long, which this one is getting there. It's harder. It takes longer to upload them. So I like to do shorter ones, but I can literally just stop and start again. And then even if you want to take a photo on a stand with a timer, you can just use a watch. I wish I knew that on Christmas Day.
I was saying that too on Christmas Day. I could have really used that.
I have managed timer, and we had that on a stand, but I didn't even think to use my watch.
Making a blurry photo, and I take a normal photo. It was crisp, and then something about the way it was focusing, and I was like, "Oh, we just had to give up." So,
but that's handy too. And I haven't explored it further, but surely. Because, you can mirror your iPad to your MacBook. And I wonder if the Apple Watch will connect to all of that too. It'd be handy.
Something to look at. And then, of course, there's all the regular things that watches do. You can tell the time. And
well, there's that.
And stop and start music if you had music playing. I use that now listening feature quite often on my watch, just reminding you to stand up in a staff meeting.
Oh gosh, I love the stand. And we'd get that at work when we were in the office, and we'd be like, right, time to go do a lap. And we'd do like a little 3 laps around them.
So,
no, Claire, I need one more today.
So no chance
Get your
of that
steps up.
for our classroom teachers. So we're sure you're up and about all day.
You never sit down.
No.
Honestly. We don't have desks, so.
No, I think neither do we actually. But people just take over the other tables.
It
doesn't work.
It's a bone of contention.
But so I know there's one reminding you to have a drink if that's something that you need to do during the day. Here's a funny story.
Here we go.
So, you're supposed to do your special pelvic floor exercises, all the rest. And someone suggested an app that reminded you during the day.
Oh, gosh,
so
just to do some squeezes.
Yeah. Do a little bit of zero work. And so it would go onto your watch, but the icon...
Oh, no.
The icon was like a lady on the picture of a lady's toilet, like that lady.
Oh.
But she was like, ooh, like crossed her arms in front of herself.
Know your audience.
Like she was really busting. And so then your watch would just ping with this picture of this busting lady.
That's a hell of a reminder.
So, friendly reminder to just use some of these features at home before you launch them in the classroom. So I'm sure there's a million other ways that people will start to use them as well.
Yeah, but it's very handy, even if it's just those little ones to start with. And
we're
still learning. I let one today for this purpose. So,
so it's a worthwhile investment if you're sitting on the fence.
Yeah, for sure. All right, I hope you enjoyed taking it up a notch with a smartwatch.
Take it up a notch. Minis.